Hello, everybody. We're here to pull cards for May the 17th. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy. After that, we'll be looking at one card for each sign and see how those energies blend together for the predictions for the day. So, overall energy is showing up as my Ace of Arrows coming up in reverse. This talks about the idea of waiting to hear back from somebody. My Ace of Arrows in reverse in this deck talks about I have sent out communication. Now I'm waiting to hear back. Much like when you send out a resume, you wait to hear back from the company. This can happen with people as well, sending a message to a person and waiting to hear back what they have to say. So this talks about waiting to hear something back after sending out communication already. Okay, so let's see how this plays out for all the signs, starting with Aries. So, Aries, you very well may be waiting to hear back from your mom or a mother figure, maybe the mother of your children, but somebody who could even be, because it's got such strong mom energy, it could be somebody who's like a mother hen type of personality in your life as well. But you've sent out some kind of communication to them. You're waiting to hear back what they have to say about that. Taurus. Ten of Bows responsibility. For a lot of you, you have sent out resumes, Taurus. You've sent out resumes and inquiries about work. For others of you, you may be, I'm going to say 70 to 75% of you, this is about work. For others of you, you may have let somebody know, hey, I'm interested in you and in having a relationship with you or in taking this relationship to the next level and waiting to hear back. What are they going to say about that? So that's only about 25 to 30% of you. Most of you, this has to do with work, though. Next up, we're looking at Gemini. Three of Vessels showing up in reverse. Gemini, I think you had a friend or an acquaintance do something that you really weren't expecting that, let's just say, didn't make you so happy. I think you're trying to be calm and cool and collected about it. I think that you've sent out a message saying, why? Why did you do that? What were you thinking? Maybe you're not being quite as polite about that as my words for a lot of you, but just trying to figure out what was in this other person's brain is what I think. And just going straight to the horse's mouth to find out and waiting to hear what they have to say. Cancer, Cancer. Balance card in reverse. Cancers, this is interesting. You may have requested a doctor's appointment, or you may be trying to get a doctor's appointment and you're having a hard time hearing back from the doctor. That could easily be happening, and this could be a doctor for to help deal with things having to do with mental health in uh, a lot of cases that I'm feeling right now. And for some of you, this is going to be for physical health, but I'm thinking almost a 50-50 split. I think about 40-45% of you, this is physical health. The rest of you, this is a mental health thing that you're reaching out. You would like to talk to a doctor about. Doesn't have to be your mental health thing or your sickness either. If you're a parent, this could be for your kid as well. Feel like a lot of you, this is for somebody that you are at least quasi responsible for, if not responsible for. Leo. Six of Bows coming up in reverse. Leos, you're feeling like it would really be nice if you had a few more resources to do what you want to do. And so I think that you're reaching out to people, seeing what kind of resources you can get put together. You know, whether you're seeing if you can borrow some type of equipment or if you're on a bigger scale and you're looking for investors. Whatever this is, I think you feel like you could use a little bit more resources to do what you want to do, and you are waiting to hear who is willing to put those resources into the kitty, who believes in you enough to do that. Virgo. King of Stones coming up in reverse. Having a hard time letting go of something. Boop-a-da-doo. I think you may be telling someone that you're having a hard time without them, whether this is, I can't run the office very well without you, you know where everything is, or whether this is more of a romantic interest type thing. Either way, you've communicated with somebody that, you're having a hard time moving on without them. You're kind of waiting to see what is their response going to be. So that was Virgo. Next up, we're looking at Libra. I guess I should show you guys the card, huh? Six of Stones showing up here. This is my exploitation card. Libra. Mhm. Libras, I think that there's somebody that's being taken advantage of that you're standing up for, and you are sending out some kind of messages. You could be writing to congressmen, senators. You could be writing to the school board. I don't know exactly who, but it does look like you are getting the word out that you would like to see people step in and make sure that this gets taken care of. You're waiting to hear back what actually is going to happen. Scorpio. Okay, Eight of Arrows showing up in reverse, Scorpios. This is the idea that we are coming to the end of some kind of struggle, and I think we have ideas about how to bring that struggle to an end, actually. We are communicating those to somebody in our sphere of influence and sort of waiting to see what they say. What's that going to be like? What is their response going to be like? Sagittarius. Okay, you guys have the Five of Vessels in reverse. Sagittarius, I think this could be a whistleblower situation with this card combination. Waiting to see what the reaction is. That Five of Vessels, when it comes up for me in this particular deck, talks about the idea of not pretending that everything is okay. Talks about the idea of letting people know, hey, this is not cool, man. And so I think that you have let somebody know that something is not really working very well, something is not cool, and that something's going to have to give. You're waiting to see what is going to be their response so that you can figure out exactly what has to give here. Next up, we're looking at Sagittarius. Boop, ba-da-doo, doo. Okay, honey. Queen of Stones showing up in reverse. Queen of Stones in reverse, Sagittarius. This tells me that there's some type of confusion about how you're moving forward, whether you're keeping things status quo or changing things up. I think you have sent a request for clarification, and I think today you're kind of waiting for that clarification. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Healing is the card that shows up here. It's the Seven of Stones. Capricorns. This could be very similar actually to I think it was the Cancers reading for the day. Yeah, this is a little different. I think you're inquiring about how somebody is doing. You may be calling up to a hospital or calling them after they went to see the doctor and just really wanting a status report on their health especially. And I think that you're waiting for that. So you may have had to, when you called, you may have had to leave a message or something. So kind of waiting on that status update on somebody's health. Next up, we're looking at Aquarius. Excuse me. Five of Stones showing up for you guys. Endurance. That's not Aquarius. This is Pisces. We just had Aquarius. I apologized. So Pisces, endurance. This is putting up with stuff in hopes that things will get better as time passes. And basically, I think that what this card is telling me is that you've been waiting for communication for a while. And I think you're continuing to wait today. This is not actually a new situation for you as much as it is for some of the other signs, Pisces. So continuing to wait on an answer back about something. All right. So that's what I've got for everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate y'all joining me for these videos. Of course, I do offer private readings. So if you're interested in one of those, all you have to do is head to my website to check out how all that works and get a hold of me. All my contact information is there. And then, of course, what else? So you guys don't see me peddling any laser hair removal stuff or anything else. So remember, you guys are the ones who are my sponsors. So please put a thumbs up on this video, share it out to the world, and put comments down below. Thank you guys. Everyone have a fantastic day. Peace out.